Merhaba and Namaste from Istanbul. I'm Upasana and welcome back to my channel, and also for the first time welcome to my no makeup face. Right now at the moment I have not put any makeup on my face except for some tinted Vaseline on my lips and my moisturizer, which is the L'Oreal Miracle Oil. I think it's called the Miracle Oil Day Cream because this is in Turkish, so I'm translating it for you. This is the moisturizer that I use on a daily basis. I also have the night cream version of this, and as you can see I have used it to the bottom of the bottle, jar, whatever. And the thing is that my skin is a very sensitive type of skin and I cannot use random makeup products on my face, and I have to test out a product before I use it on my skin for a long-term basis. So today all the products that I'll be using in this makeup video have been personally bought by me in Istanbul, and it's not any sort of sponsored video or sponsored product. It's just for my viewers who have requested me for a makeup video, and in today's video I am planning to go for a bold look. First of all, let's get my hair put up like this out of the way so that the makeup can be done more easily. Okay, this should do. And also on Instagram I had a question and answer of voting for a makeup tutorial video, not a tutorial but a makeup video, whether I should do it or not. So thank you guys for voting in that poll, and here I am because you wanted this, so we're ready. Now usually when I watch makeup tutorial videos, I have noticed that the first thing that makeup artists do, or YouTubers or Instagrammers, or doesn't matter, anybody doing makeup on a professional level, start with foundation and primer on their face, and with good reason, I guess. But I have personally never opted for a foundation or a primer on my face. So today in this video, I'm sorry to disappoint you, there will be no foundation or primer, and that is what I hope the title also says. I haven't decided what the title of this video is going to be. So let's get started without further ado with my eyes. So what do we start with? Usually I use the Wet n Wild. The Wet n Wild, as you can see, it's almost over. Wet n Wild is one of my favorite eye makeup products. Also for lipsticks it's pretty good, but we'll get to that in a bit. I love this, so I went ahead and bought a few more bolder colors yesterday and got myself the Wet n Wild new palette. It has got many options in the market. I am sure that Wet n Wild is also there in India because my cousin had asked me for one of my, what do you call it, recommendations, and I had recommended Wet n Wild to her for a lipstick and she had bought that. So I'm sure it's there in India as well. So today I'm going to try out the newer palette that I bought. It still has the logo and everything on it, barcode. So let me quickly just get it off before we start the makeup. So before we actually open this palette, I wanted to make sure that I mention the names. The one I already had is called the Comfort Zone. Comfort Zone, is it legible there? Okay, it's Comfort Zone, and this one is called the VI Purple because it has got a lot of purplish tones on it. So we'll get to testing that. The packaging is okay. How do we get to cut this? Oh my god, I should have been better prepared and I should have removed these things before I started. At the back you have a whole lot of description of what shade to use as how do you call it, eyeshadow palette. In the colors are written: the brown, the brow bone, the eyelid, the crease, the transition, the definer, and the inner corner. And there's a day look and a night look. You know, this is the day look, this is the night look. Before we start, I want to tell you that I don't like to follow rules when it comes to makeup. I don't like to follow, there are certain rules, you know, like for this color they should go with this, and then the transition should be this. I mean, I would love to follow all of that, but I don't have the time or the patience to actually absorb all that information for a makeup look. I do my makeup like I want to do my makeup, like I feel like it on that particular day, based on my mood, based on what I'm wearing. Today I wore a white shirt because I'm not sure, I wasn't sure, I still am not sure about the kind of look that I was going to create or like the color combinations that I'm going to use. So I took a safe bet of wearing white so that whatever I put on my face will not have too much of a contrast with what I'm wearing. So when I do my eye makeup, I start with just below my eyebrow, and I usually go for a shade like this one for my under the eyebrow thingy. But in the new current palette, I don't have that exact color, but I'm going to use this one and see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna take quite a good amount, do the tap off because I don't like to put the whole texture on my face. So let's start. I like the texture. It's a little too bright for my skin tone, but we can handle that with a, what do you call it? We can handle that with a, I'm lost for words when I'm doing my makeup now. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to make that bit lighter. Okay, so both sides are even at the moment, and since I don't like it to be this contrasted under the eyebrow, I'm going to use the previous palette's lighter shade and gently put a whip of that on top of the one I have just put. That's better. Okay, from a closer look, not bad. Since I plan on making this a bold look, I'm going to go for the lighter transition first. As it says transition right here and also transition right here. So I'm going to start with the, I think this is a lighter transition, right? This is darker. I'm going to go with the lighter transition first. And it's quite dark for my taste. After the darker transition, I'm going to move to the lighter, or was this lighter, this darker, who cares? Whatever is the transition bit. And then I'm going to try this one, which seems to have a little bit more life than the previous transition. Like I said, I just opened this whole palette right in front of your eyes, so I have never ever experimented with these shades. Let's see where we get to. Now, next we're going to, I'm going to fix the sides once I'm done with the whole makeup look. Then we are going to, are you scared? Okay, now we are going to move to the actual color plan that I have in my mind, which is to go pinkish and a little bit of purplish. So I'm going to decide which to put as the transition bit and which as the pop-up bit. So let's go with the lighter shade, of course, as the next transition bit. Okay, let's start this chair, make some creaky noise. So, excuse the noise, and we're going to start with this lighter pink. I'm doing all of my makeup with a single brush because this is the only brush I have, if you can believe it or not. Now we're going to move to the darker pink shade with the same brush, and let's have this eye. The thing with this palette is that as the tones get darker, as I've also seen with the previous palette that I had, is that it needs quite a lot of application for it to be actually visible. So I hope the end look is not a disaster, because if it's a disaster, I'm not going to actually upload this video. So hopefully it's a bearable look at the end of this video. Fingers crossed. Not bad. So far, so good. Okay. A little bit more. I hope it's equal. Is it equal? You can see how much of white hair I have. Gray hair, white. Actually, it's quite white by now. It's no longer gray in between. So that's what it is of this shape. Now on top of this, I want to have, I don't know if I should also go for this purple one. I don't want to make a mess out of this look, so I'm going to probably not put the purple on, or maybe a little bit of the purple. What do you say? Just a slight tiny bit of the purple. Let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed again. Okay, just on the corners maybe. Yes, I like it. This was not a mistake. I love this. This is good. I don't want to make it too dark, but just a tiny hint of this purple here. I think I like it. This is good. I like it. Okay, a little bit more on the corners. And then we're done with that color. Now the final thing that I want to add on this look is a pop of golden right here. I'm going to use this golden on top, but for that I'm not going to probably use my brush. I'm just going to use my finger for this gold, because I want it to be a little bit rough and not like perfect. So I'm going to quickly put some gold on top like this, and then we're going to blend it in. But for just the initial application, I like to do this bit with my finger. A little bit more on this side. And then we're gonna blend this in with the brush. Just slightly on the top, not too much near the eyelid. So this is how it looks for the moment. Moving on to the next step. The next step involves the other end of the brush that I have, and for that I'm going to use the darker shade of pink and put it here. You have to be very careful not to poke your eye with the brush. Let me quickly finish it and I'll be back. And then we're gonna move on to the next bit, which is the eyeliner. And for that, I'm going to use the new eyeliner that I have bought from Pastel. And it's a brand I've never used before. Before this, I was using the Maybelline Lasting Drama, but it has lasted me only this far. It's been almost, I think, 6 months since I last bought this Maybelline eyeliner, which I absolutely love. It still is actually working, but it's on its last drop. So I just recently, yesterday, bought this Pastel Pro Fashion, and I'm not sure if this brand is available in India. I have no idea what's being sold in India and what is not. But let me quickly open this because it's still with the barcode and all the packaging on. So it's called 01. The number code is 01 for this. And the most important thing for me when it comes to eyeliners is the brush. Why is this packaged so much? Everything is just packaging. So yeah, the brush is the most important part for me because I don't know, I'm used to, oh, I thought this longer bit was the part which contains the liquid, but it's not, apparently. The longer bit is the brush part, which is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to be too happy with this. This brush already has a part sticking out of it, so I need to cut this out. See, this is why I love L'Oreal and Maybelline products and don't like to use new products, because I have full faith in Maybelline and L'Oreal and brands like that because they are very, very trustworthy. But let's see how this works. Not a great start because I don't like the idea of this brush being like this. Because if you see in the Maybelline one, also the longer bit is the brush, but it's very, very, very pointed, and I love the brush to be pointed. And this one is not exactly what I needed, but let's try this out. What do you think? Is it equal? This needs a little bit more, I guess, on the inside corner. If any of the guys are watching this video, because I know this video is not going to be preferred too much by my male subscribers, but if you have a sister or a mother or a friend or a girlfriend who does her makeup or who loves to do her makeup, it takes quite a lot of practice. So when they're running late because of their makeup, please excuse them. It's worth it at the end of the day being 5 or 10 minutes late. Okay, so far the look is this, and then we are going to do my lashes with fake eyelashes. Is that what you're waiting for? Again, sorry to disappoint you, I am not into fake lashes. Like I said, I have sensitive skin, so I don't know if I put on fake lashes, maybe the sticky part is going to create a reaction on my skin or an allergy, so I just have to do with my eyelashes with my mascara. So for the mascaras, I'm again a big fan of Maybelline. This Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara Intense Black is what I used to have. But then I thought maybe I should give a new product a try. I love the Maybelline products for eye makeup, especially for the mascara. But yesterday I bought the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara with Micro Styling Waxes, it's called. And I've already tried this on yesterday, so I'm not really sure if I like it more than Maybelline. I'm pretty sure that Maybelline's the best for me, but this is the Essence one. It's also in black, and I'm going to quickly finish the mascara and see you in a bit. So the mascara is done, and I think I love how Essence has ended up selling a mascara that is so efficient for such a reasonable price. These makeup products today are quite expensive, but these drugstore makeup brands like Essence, Maybelline and L'Oreal, they are perfect. Perfect for the price and their efficiency. Sometimes I feel like I can't get enough of mascara, and so I keep applying them and reapplying them. It's like a kind of a play. It's like when you're a kid and you like to play with certain things. I like to play with the mascara. Now a little bit of mascara on the lower eyelid, because I'm not going to use eyeliner on the lower eyelid today. Awkward silence. What do you think? I think it's enough with the eyes, and right now we can move on to the rest of my face, and we're going to first apply a little bit of, again, my favorite L'Oreal. It's called Glow Cherie, and it's a natural glow enhancer, and I use it every once in a while. It's got a couple of shades for different skin tones, and the one I have is the light glow. It has got much brighter shades and darker shades, but the one I have with me is, I don't know if you can see it here, but I'm going to use a very tiny little amount, just this much. Okay, this is not going to focus, never mind. So a little bit, and then apply it on my nose a little bit, and then on my face a little bit. I just want a very little amount of this because I don't want to look like I'm dying of glow. A little bit of natural glow will do for me. On the nose and on the cheeks. Now, this is an amazing product, but with this camera light, I don't think you can see the glow that well, but I'm trying to show you, but it's not happening. But I can tell that you can see a little bit of a hint of a glow. Let me put a little bit more just for the sake of this video, and so that you guys can see the actual effect of it. So I'm gonna put a little bit more and show you how this works. It basically gives you a glowy look, which is perfect for pictures and stuff like that if you're into taking portraits. But mind you, when it's very sunny outside and you have this glow, this L'Oreal Glow Cherie on, it's going to make your pictures look a little bit weird because, I don't know, the sun shines a little bit differently when you have, I mean, the sun doesn't shine differently, but the sunshine reflects differently on your face when you have this glow, because it's the sun's glow and then this glow, so it's like glow plus glow is overglow. So yeah, I've put a little bit more so that you can see how this L'Oreal Glow Cherie works. I personally love it, although I don't use it too often, but maybe 60% of the times I do use it when I'm going outside. So once I've put this glow on, if you've noticed, I don't put on my T-zone or my forehead because I like to keep my forehead free of any sort of product because it tends to get oily from time to time. Only moisturizer allowed on my forehead. So after the glow thing is done, we're going to use a little bit of blush. The blush I have, and the only blush I have, is the Make Me Blush blusher, and it's by H&M. I don't know if you can see, but it's from H&M. And it's been quite a while that I've been using this blusher and not managed to finish it. It's, what do you call it? Shelf life is 24 months, which is 2 years, but I've been using it for almost 3 years now. And the color on this is Sugar Coral. So I'm gonna use, I think the brush also came with it, but I don't remember, it's been quite a while. So guys, by the end of this video, you'll realize that this is probably the dumbest makeup video ever because I'm so bad at this. So the blusher, what I do is take a little bit of it, just slightly. I don't want to look like an apple. So just put a little bit and then try to smile a little bit and then just pop it off like this. I don't like to drag and do the blusher bit. I just puff it on top of my cheeks. This is it for one side, this is it. And for the other side again, same. Just puff on top of it. I think this is a little too much, but this camera doesn't reflect very well the colors that I've been using, but never mind. Like you see, this side is alright, but this side is a little bit more. So I'm gonna gently, very gently, this rose water cotton pad that I had, I'm just going to quickly just take off some of the blusher from off my face, because on my, I like to do my eyes boldly, but for my skin not that much. So that is it with the blusher. That's about it. Nice. The highlighter, which I also don't like to exaggerate too much, I'm using the same brush, and then using this holographic shimmer for face and eyes. Also, this is from H&M, and mostly I use only this shade. I don't know if the shade names are written. No, the names are not written, but I like number 3. So again, same, take a good amount of this, not very slight, but puff it off, and then I'm going to again not drag it, but then again puff it on top of my cheeks. So again, smile a little bit and then just puff it off like this. Up till the end of my eyebrows. I don't know if you can tell. I think you can. This side doesn't have the highlighter, this side has, so it's more, you know, it's shiny. And then for the other side again, puff, puff, puff. See, the advantage of not having a foundation used, of not using a foundation, is that, I don't know, you can still see the blemishes on my skin, the moles that I have on my skin. I love them. I'm never ever going to try to hide my little flaws that I have. Also, is it a flaw? It's not a flaw. It's just part of who you are. That just makes you who you are. So I don't like to hide my blemishes. So this is it with the highlighter, and then after that, as the trend goes, you want a shiny tip of the nose. I don't mind that either, but not that much. Again, keep it in minimal, and then just put a little bit here. I know I said a little bit, and then this is like I've come out of the water, but then we're gonna blend that into with this. See, I don't even have a blender because I told you I'm not very big with makeup related things. I just like to do it a little bit. So this is the highlighter for the nose, and a little bit in the corner of my eyes. Again with a finger, no need for a brush for that. And then that is it with the highlighter and the blusher also done. And now for the final bit is the lips. Very important for me. I was very reluctant to do a makeup video, firstly because I'm not okay with stepping out of my house, for example, without lipstick on my lips. So when I had to do this video, I had to, you know, come with a blank face. And so today I'm going to tell you what lipsticks I use the most frequently used lipsticks of mine, and it has to be again Maybelline. It's Maybelline New York Super Stay Matte Ink. Now when I say Super Stay, this is really Super Stay. At the end of the day, it lasts you for maybe more than 10 hours. like without the slightest of smudging. So, because normally matte lipsticks can be a little bit drying, but this is not. So I have this in two shades, which is shade number 20, which is called Pioneer, and the other one is called shade 120, which is called the Artist. And the Artist is the pink one and the Pioneer is the red one. But having said that, I've used this all the time, and in all my vlogs you would have probably seen me wearing either of these two shades. And apart from that, I also have two of my other two favorites, which is not the liquid lipsticks and it's not matte. It's again from Maybelline and it's called 805 Purple Lust. Maybe if I do this, it's going to focus like everybody does, but it's not focusing. So it's 805 and it's Purple Lust, and it's got a pinkish shade to it. And then I have the other one, which is again red, and it's called shade 825 and Candy Apple. These are the most frequently used lipsticks that I have. I have a few more, but I'm not going to make this video longer than it already is. But recently, or rather yesterday, I went out and bought another lipstick, and it's also a metallic lip charmer glaze, because it's called glaze because it's metallic. As you can see, probably it's metallic, and it's from the brand Flormar, which is very popular in Turkey. I don't know if this is a completely Turkish brand or it's from some other part of the European Union, but Flormar is a very popular brand in Turkey, and I have never before used any of their lipsticks or eyeshadows or anything. I've just probably used Flormar's eyeliner once, and again, because this is new, it's packed, I'm going to quickly take it off and try this on today. I think I like this lipstick. I like the whole metallic feel of it, and although I'm not sure how long it's going to last, as far as the Maybelline was concerned, it used to last me about 8 to 10 hours minimum. With this, we have to see how it goes. And so that is the final look, but I don't like the way my hair looks right now, so let's get my hair loose. And also, if you have noticed, I don't even use bronzer on my face, so there you go. I don't use primer, no foundation, no bronzer on my face, just eye makeup, lipstick and blush and highlighter, and that's about it. Ooh, I think I should do my eyebrows. I was almost gonna sign off without doing my eyebrows. Okay, this is the only product in today's video that is not from Turkey. It is from India and it's from Color Bar, and I have been using this for over a year now. And I'm going to quickly fill in a little bit of my eyebrows with it, not that much, just for the sake of using this on my eyebrows. You'll probably not even see a substantial amount of difference, because I'm the worst when it comes to doing things professionally. Maybe it's a little better, a little bit better. So there you go. I've now used the, what do you call it, eyebrow pencil too. So after that, now this is the final look, whatever the light is able to reflect, that is. So I think I like my hair untied right now because I'm having a good hair day. And that was it, guys. This is the video, which I'm not sure how it's going to be received by my subscribers. Do let me know in the comments below if you ended up liking the look that I created, although it's not something out of this world, but this is how I do my makeup, and these were the products that I use, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you are a subscriber who is not a female and not interested in makeup, I hope you bear with me for today's video, and thank you for revisiting my channel and clicking on my like button. I know you guys like my videos. To be honest, I quite enjoyed making this video because I love doing makeup, but I never thought that I'm actually going to show the world how I do my makeup. But it has been a nice little experience today, and hope you guys enjoyed it too. And if you did, don't forget to like and comment below. And until next time, you guys take care. I'll see you. Bye.